What's up, guys? Welcome to Trade Recap Day number 2. As you can tell, there's a webcam. That is basically all there is to say about that. This is me. Hi, Daniel. So today, for me, was a weird day. I was down today, so lost $314. So, happy enough with that. I mean, obviously not super pleased. Would have preferred to have come out green, but well within my risk. $300 is typically what my max risk on the day would be when I kind of start to shut things down, and I was only down 200 for most of the night, and then last minute I was like, I was about to make this recap actually, and I thought the market was going to turn around, and it didn't, and so I lost another $100. But that's no big deal. Happy enough. Kind of crazy day, man. So the SPY just huge gap down. And so it was a weird day for me too because I had to meet my thesis advisor, right? Unfortunately, I'm not a full-time trader. I'm a graduate student. So I had to meet my thesis advisor, and that was happening at 3:30. So I had to decide, okay, do I trade the first hour of the day, or do I skip the morning, come back in the afternoon, or do I just say, hey, yesterday I had a great day, $800. I'm just going to sit back, hold my profits, and come back when I can actually be there for the full day. Didn't really know what I was going to do. Decided, though, this morning I wasn't going to trade the morning session because whenever I'm on a time limit, I just tend to enter trades super early, right? Super early. So I have a feeling I would have been getting chopped up. So didn't bother there. And then came back for the afternoon and decided to give it a go. And just no luck for me. But that's the way she goes. So I'm just going to kind of explain my trades, explain the SPY, kind of what's going on. So I don't know if you guys remember, but at the very, very start of this week at my daily, oh my God, look, it's filled that gap too. Man, I'm so impatient. Oh, that is so frustrating. I bet this thing turns around right up here at 275. Man, that's okay. So what happens, guys, see, that's the thing. If you take trades and you lose the money and you hit your risk for the day, when the opportunity finally does come, you can't take that trade, right? Because then if you're wrong, you're way over your risk for the day. So, and that's discipline. I'm trying to beat it into myself. So no more trades for me today, but man, it looks like it's really turning around. So I don't know if you remember from that market, that weekly plan that I did for Monday. I was talking about this level here. I put it in gold. I haven't added or moved this level at all since that video. It is in the exact same place. And what I was telling you was, if we can get above and hold above this level, we're going to be nice and bullish. We're going to make a nice pop. But if we keep dropping, if we pop beneath this level and close beneath this level again, dunzo. I was like, we will see a flush all the way down, right? We will see a flush down to the lows of this candle. So what happened? Yesterday closed beneath. And boom, this morning opened up way down here. So that is a 1.4% gap, so $4 gap on the SPY. That's a pretty serious gap on the SPY, right? Look at this thing. It's so easy, right? It opens and closes at the same place every single day. It doesn't gap often, right? Except with all this volatility that we have. But that's a massive gap, right? So obviously, with a gap like that, advantage is going to be to the longs just because that's so overextended, and it will fill this gap. It's like 80% of gaps are filled, right, on the SPY. So it's going to fill the gap. So I'm not going to sit here, right, and say, man, if I was here this morning, I would have totally crushed all these trades. This is exactly where I would have entered and where I would have exited. Because honestly, knowing me and looking at this morning's action, just not confident. I would have actually traded it really well. SPY here, indecisive. See, if I didn't wait for the crack of one of these candles, right? Let's say I got an eager here, so under VWAP or whatever, and then we got a pop right over that, right? And then it would have dumped, right? So I'm pointing this out in the SPY just to start off because all the stocks that I'm talking about basically follow the SPY, right? So the SPY is pretty important. So I'm just not confident I would have traded that well. So if we look at really any of these, right? So Baba looked okay, I guess. Still, I don't know. I might have traded the break of that candle there, and I think it did break that low. See, it didn't break that low, but it came within 4 cents. That's something I probably might have entered on. It just might have been a really choppy morning for me, so not too disappointed. Like Disney here, I would have definitely gotten all sorts of wicked out. So you know, not gonna, you know, maybe I would have crushed it. I don't know. But it didn't happen. Either way, I wasn't there, right? So instead, I came back, and I got back around 1 o'clock was when I got here. And so when I got back at 1 o'clock, what did I see? This thing was just ripping to new highs, going away. So I was like, okay, sick. I see a level coming into play up here. What I'm going to do is set an alert. Super easy to do. You literally just select and then click create price alert at the price you selected at, right? That's on TC2000. On TOS, alert's super easy to make too. It's right click and then it's select just at create alert. Like it's really easy. But so I came in around here, boom, my alert went off, but your boy was on the phone. I wasn't paying attention and missed it. So this breakdown here that happened at what time would that have been? At 1:30, I missed it. I was on the phone. Shouldn't have been on the phone. Shouldn't have been multitasking, but I was, right? So I see this thing pop on down. So as soon as I saw that breakdown, I was trying to catch any pops back up. So I was getting short a few different stocks, right? So I'm just going to make this into 2 again, just because that's easier, because I trade this by trading these betas. So what time was it? It was here. So I was watching PayPal. You know, I did okay with, you know, I covered, I took a short on the break of this, right? Because I saw SPY had broken down, right? And PayPal was overextended more than anything else was at the time. And then it was the only one given a doji at the time. And so I said, okay, sick. This is great. Fortunately, when I took it on the break of that candle, I only covered some into this 90 MA here. And it was a really small amount. Held the rest for the break down to trend. And then, lo and behold, SPY held trend. And then PayPal also held trend. That's it. Got stopped out over this when it came back up and ripped. So small win on that. So that win would have been boom, 34 bucks, right? I took like a quarter size off because I was really expecting that bigger move down. I thought we might make a kind of higher low double top and then really plummet. But, you know, this is me. I was just bearish on the market all day, so all I was looking for was shorts, right? And lo and behold, everything's ripping to new highs, so, or at least new highs on the day. So took that PayPal trade, took Amazon, kind of the same idea. So I was basically just looking for any weak stocks. I was searching. So Amazon saw sitting here on VWAP, right? Indecisive candle, boom. Got the wick short here, and then flush through the VWAP. So bummer here, Amazon held trend. What did I not do? Didn't cover on trend. Just didn't think to. I saw this big candle here, this wick, and I thought this thing is toast. That's the same time the SPY had this big wick, right? Thought they were toast. Instead, they held. Up they went. So got stopped out of this. Over highs up there for a, what was that, a $102 loss. No problem there. Played it well as I could. The only thing that's wrong with any of these trades, right, is I was just on the wrong side, right? So it was just, instead of me looking for longs, I was looking for shorts. So when I was taking shorts, the shorts were working, but I wasn't taking them off as scalps because I believe the overall trend was downwards, right? But in actuality, these should have all been scalp trades because on all of these trades, I was up money at a point in time, and then I just didn't take it off, right? So that's just on me, you know. That just comes down to managing my trades a bit better. I think I was a bit greedy today. You know, I had a great day yesterday, wanted more today. Shouldn't have done it, man. Shouldn't have done it. So next we'll do Baba. So Baba here, same thing as Amazon, really. Looking super weak, got a big wick. See, took these 2 trades at the same time. So all my trades, I was betting for the market, the overall market to move downwards, right? I was anticipating that break of trend. But instead, trend held. And when trend held, we continued moving up. And see, this is the problem, guys, with being impatient. If we're looking at this chart right now, look at this. Double top just over a critical level, right? What is that level for the top? See, that's the top of a channel from back there. Man, but that's the thing, right? You take trades you're not meant to take, you miss out on opportunities that come later, you know, because I've hit my risk for the day, $300. Nothing I can do about it, you know. And obviously, if you're an amazing trader, you do amazingly well all the time, then you can take those trades, right? But I'm not, you know. I shoot 60-40, man, straight up 60-40 best, right? And I'm still profitable because it's all down to risk management. And on days like today where I just can't get the feel of the market, because I'm still looking at this thing as a huge, massive short. But it's just not the way it works. You just have to kind of play by your own rules, and those are mine. So no luck for me. But anyway, took it short here on that wick. Didn't break down. Got shorted. Got out over the break of that wick. And then my very last trade would have been Apple. Apple was a last-ditch effort. So I had done all my trades a bit earlier. No, Apple was at the same time again. Man, that's insane. So again, Apple wicked. Didn't wait for the break of this low, right? It was 1 penny over, took it early, and moved up, and that's all she wrote. Stopped out over there for a $94 loss. So that's basically all there is to it, guys, to the day. You know, it just comes down to seeing the overall trend. And so, you know, maybe if I had thought to expand my time frames because I was coming in late to the day, I might have thought to look at something a bit longer and, you know, seeing that, well, geez, the trend is up, right? That's a clear uptrend, you know, riding that, 9 EMA on the 10 so well. Didn't even touch 20, didn't even challenge the 50, and I was there looking for shorts. And look at this, man, on the 10-minute, oh, huge wick. That's a huge wick on Apple, right into critical levels, and I can't take it, you know? So all it comes down to. All I'm going to say, guys, is I hope you all trade safely tomorrow, okay? I will hopefully be trading the open. I might be trading from the back of class, but if I'm not, hopefully we'll see another green day. So I'll do another video recap. Thanks so much for watching. Any questions, anything like that, feel free to ask, and I will try and get back to you. All right, guys, cool. Deuces.